Hello everybody, it's Undercover Dudes or from Down Under with TGN.TV, and this is the TGN Hub video recording function video. Now this video is going to pretty much give you an insight on the new updates of the video recording and just show you how really good it is in comparison to Fraps, Xfire and all the other recording programs. If you don't know what the TGN Hub is, it's pretty much a hub for everything you can do on a computer, pretty much on a little widget thing here. In any game, or of the supported list of course, pretty much any popular game, you can bring this up and it shows all these little widgets. Now you've got Yahoo Mail, YouTube, video recorders, Skype, then browser. But if you click here, you've got all these other options like the TGN website, screenshots, Twitter, and all these other little widgets here you can put in here. And pretty much if you want to check out your statistics on a website, you can go click that. If you want to check out some tutorials in the middle of a game, you can go do this and do that instead of alt tabbing or going to task manager. This does it all pretty much in the blink of an eye in game. So it's a pretty good thing and it's free. You don't need to pay for it. Now the icing on the cake for me is this video recorder, and it's pretty much the function I use most on this TGN Hub. So we're going to go click settings here. It's got all these general Skype, but the only ones we're going to focus on today is the video and FPS. Now on video, we'll go scroll to the top here. You've got 3 frame size video recording options. You've got web, which is for very small web pages. I only suggest that if you want very small video size, and even if you use half size and full size, it gives very good quality at not too bad megabyte usage. I think it's about 100 for 2 minutes on 2 minutes on half size, so it's not too bad. Now web, as I said, for little websites, but if you want to use half size, that's what I use, and I personally think that's the best because it gives pretty much the best ratio of quality to quantity on the megabyte usage. And full size, as it says, oink oink, a resource hog, and that's pretty much is. I'm using an i7. It's a very powerful computer, very powerful laptop, and I still lag a little bit on full size. On half size, no problem, but the main source of the lag is either this or the FPS, and the FPS isn't because of the program, isn't because of you. It's pretty much the settings that you're gonna run it at. As a general rule of thumb, whatever you run FPS at is what you record at. So if I record at 20, I play at 20. If I record at 25, I play at 25. If I record at 30, I play at 30. And this is pretty much the general rule of thumb on all recording programs. On Fraps, I usually set it 80. On this program, for some reason, it doesn't accept zeros into it, so you have to always do numbers 1 to 9. So I usually record at 81 FPS, and that gives me very good quality, very good frame rate, while still being able to play. I don't even know it's running half the time, just because of how smooth it is. When you're on half size though, when it's on full size, I kind of get a bit jittery, but that all depends on your type of computer. Now, saving folder, that's pretty much an obvious thing, wherever you save it, and the screenshots as well. Audio capture device is pretty much not a problem, but only works for certain people. For me, I can't get this to work. So let's go down here, and the program allows, or that's my internet, if you go down here, playback devices, and you go down the recording, I'll move it across here, and you got stereo mix. That is what the computer uses to run. This program uses the run through audio. As you can see here, my music, my microphone, no problem, it's got the green bars, but my stereo mix just doesn't work. I think it's a problem with me, not the program. But it would be nice if it had a function that just recorded all audio that came through, be it mic, be it sounds of the computer. But that's something else to implement. So I can also record my microphone and then the stereo mix. But as I said, my stereo mix doesn't work. Now shoot to record is pretty much the icing on the cake for this function. Now let's say you're going to make a montage, a really beast montage, but there's loads of clips that you just don't want. It's just idle footage, be you running around. This program cuts the fat and just makes it really good, because what happens when you press the left mouse button or any other hotkey, it starts recording. When you let go, it stops recording after a certain amount of seconds. It's preset to 3 seconds, but you can set as much as you want. You can set it to 90 seconds, whatever. I usually set it about 10 or 15, since if I'm sniping, you have to adjust. And if you press it again during that second period, it continues recording. So if you're going to make a montage or something, this is pretty much really good, since you don't have loads of wasted footage on your computer. And pretty much it's really good. Now if you go to FPS here, it shows just a simple FPS monitor on the overlays over here, and it just shows the FPS when you're in game. But other than that, this is all the video recording does. And in my opinion, it rivals Fraps. If I was gonna have a free program that if I didn't already have Fraps, I would automatically go straight to this. This is almost as good as Fraps. Fraps is $45, same, but this is free. If you're making new videos, you don't want to buy a program, this is absolutely perfect for the job. Alright guys, this is gameplay of Counter-Strike Source, showing you the FPSs. Now this is half screen at 30 FPS, and then you can see it's pretty good, but when you get at the full screen, I don't know if it's me or my game or something, but it gets really laggy. Not laggy for me, but just laggy in the video. Look how laggy that video is for. But then you go back to half screen, isn't the best quality, and this is at 69 FPS, so it's even better. But it just doesn't lag as much as full screen. I'm not sure if it's my problem. If you guys have the problem, just go say it in the comments. But you can see this Deagle gameplay right here. Boom boom, it's lagging. It's very laggy. And I'm running at 69 FPS, and I know my computer can handle it, because when I'm playing, it's doing really well. But when I put it in Vegas, it just really stuffs up. This is at 81 FPS. Which is pretty good, and this is where I'll pretty much want to run it for my gaming. Now you see full screen, better quality, but it's just lagging. I'm not 100% sure. But other than that, this is Undercover Dudes, or from Down Under, out.